Have you ever felt like your skills and hard work are not being recognized during your job search? Do you find yourself consistently receiving low offers despite exceeding the qualifications for the position? If this sounds familiar, you may have experienced the frustration of being undervalued and underpaid. This feeling can be disheartening and leave you unappreciated. However, there is hope. In this video, we'll guide you through the process of negotiating your salary, helping you receive the compensation that you truly deserve. It's a common practice for many job seekers to accept job offers with lower salaries than what they believe they deserve. They do this with the hope that they can negotiate for higher pay later on. Similarly, some people who are already employed and feel undervalued are willing to wait it out and hope for the best. However, accepting a lowball offer can have significant long-term consequences for your career trajectory, affect your market value, and limit your career advancement opportunities. When you accept a lower salary than what you're worth, it can set a low benchmark for your future earnings. This is because your employer may assume that you're willing to work for less, and they may be less likely to offer you raises and promotions in the future. This can make it more difficult for you to negotiate for higher pay in the future, as you'll have to work harder to convince your employer that you're worth more than they're currently paying you. Remember that negotiation is an ongoing process that should not be limited to the hiring process. As you advance in your career, it's crucial to negotiate for fair compensation, benefits, and opportunities for growth. It may seem a lot easier to just accept what's on the table or wait it out, especially if you fear losing the job. However, not negotiating your salary can have long-term consequences that affect your financial well-being. Now, let's take things into perspective. For instance, you're offered a starting salary of $50,000 for your first job out of college, but you negotiate and end up with $55,000 instead. Assuming a conservative 3% annual salary increase, that additional $5,000 will compound over time and result in over $200,000 in extra earnings over the course of 20 years. That's a substantial amount of money that you could be leaving on the table if you don't negotiate your salary. Negotiating your salary is an important skill to have, particularly in the tech industry where employers often expect candidates to negotiate. By negotiating, you may be able to earn more than the initial offer. But in order to do this effectively, there are a few things that you need to keep in mind. Let's take a closer look at each of these points to help you negotiate your salary and get paid what you're worth in the tech industry. Number 1. Do your research. Research is a crucial step in negotiating your salary as it allows you to understand the market value of your skills and experience. By knowing what other professionals in your industry and location are earning, you can determine a reasonable range for your salary expectations. For instance, if you're applying for a software engineer position in San Francisco, you may find that the average salary for that role is $120,000 per year. Armed with this information, you can make an informed decision about what salary range to negotiate for. In addition to researching industry standards, it's also important to research the specific company you're applying to. Different companies may have different salary structures and policies, and understanding their approach can help you tailor your negotiation strategy. For example, a startup company may have more flexibility in their salary ranges than a large corporation with set pay bands. Suppose that you did your research and it seems like the company you are applying for has a strict salary band for software engineers and is unable to offer you a higher salary. In that case, you are prepared to ask for other perks, such as a remote work option, a more flexible work schedule, or stock options as part of their compensation package, which can be attractive options for software engineers, which we will be discussing later in this video. Overall, conducting thorough research is a critical step in successfully negotiating your salary and securing the compensation you deserve. Number 2. Understand your worth. Assessing your worth is an important step in negotiating your salary because it helps you to understand your value in the job market. To do this, you need to take a critical look at your skills, experience, and qualifications and compare them to other professionals in your industry. This can be done by researching job postings, salary surveys, and industry reports to see what qualifications and skills are most in demand and what the going rate is for someone with your level of experience. It's also important to identify your unique value proposition, which is what sets you apart from other candidates. For example, if you're a software developer, you may have a unique skill set in a particular programming language or experience working on complex projects. If you're a project manager, you may have a proven track record of delivering successful projects on time and within budget. Whatever it is, knowing your unique value proposition and being able to clearly articulate it can help you stand out from other candidates and negotiate a higher salary. Not knowing your worth can lead to being underpaid. For instance, a software engineer with several years of experience may have developed a specialized skill set in a particular programming language, but fail to communicate this during salary negotiations. As a result, they may accept an offer that is lower than what they could have potentially received if they had highlighted their unique skills and experience. Additionally, if the individual is not aware of the industry standards for their role and location, they may be more likely to accept a lower salary offer without realizing that they are being underpaid compared to their peers. Knowing your worth and being able to communicate it effectively is critical in salary negotiations. By assessing your skills, experience, and unique value proposition, it can make a compelling case for your desired salary and secure the compensation you deserve. Number 3. Be confident, polite, and respectful. When negotiating your salary, it's important to approach the conversation with confidence, politeness, and respect. This means being assertive without being aggressive or confrontational. You want to maintain a positive relationship with your employer, while also advocating for yourself and your worth. Start the conversation by expressing your interest in the role and the company, and thank the employer for the offer. Be specific about what aspects of the job excite you and what you can bring to the table. Present your research on industry standards and the company's salary range, and make a clear and compelling case for why you deserve the salary you're asking for. Confidence is a key factor in doing this, as it shows that you believe in your worth and the value you bring to the company. However, it's important to maintain a polite and respectful tone throughout the negotiation process. When presenting your case, use clear and concise language to explain why you believe you're worth the amount you're asking for. It's also important to be open to negotiation and willing to compromise. Remember, the key is to maintain a positive and respectful tone throughout the negotiation process to ensure a successful outcome for both parties. Number 4. Consider non-salary benefits. When negotiating your salary, it's important to keep in mind that compensation goes beyond just your base salary. If the employer is unable to meet your salary expectations, there may be other ways to negotiate a better compensation package. One option is to negotiate for stock options, which can provide equity in the company and potential for future financial gain. Another option is to negotiate the criteria and payout structure of performance-based bonuses, which can incentivize you to work harder and increase your overall compensation. Additionally, negotiating for more vacation time or professional development opportunities can also be valuable benefits that enhance your work-life balance and career growth. By considering these options and negotiating effectively, you can achieve a compensation package that not only meets your financial needs, but also provides additional benefits and opportunities for growth. Keep in mind that negotiations don't always end with a higher salary. If the employer isn't able to meet your expectations, it's important to know how to evaluate the overall value of the offer, including the benefits, bonuses, stock options, and other perks. Be sure to weigh the benefits against the salary offer and make an informed decision. In summary, negotiating your salary is a crucial step in maximizing your earning potential in the tech industry. By doing your research, presenting a strong case for your worth, and considering the overall value of the offer, you can confidently negotiate for fair compensation and set yourself up for long-term financial success. Remember, you're worth more than you think, so don't be afraid to ask for it. And there you have it. Those are the important steps, how you can negotiate your salary and get paid what you're worth. If you need further guidance in landing an offer that is relative to what you can offer, be sure to check out our video about how to handle a lowball offer. This will give you important insights on what to do in that scenario and turn things around. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you on the next one.